Hi, thanks for coming back. I wanted to talk to you about empaths. Are you one? Do you know how to identify an empath? Empaths feel everything other people feel. They take on the sorrows and the disappointments of those around them to a very intense degree. And sometimes we start losing sight of what's our feelings and what's belonging to somebody else. Empathy is the basis of all spiritual readings. If you're going to be a tarot card reader, if you're a channel, if you're a medium, if you're an intuitive, that empathy is something that has to be understood, because you're going to be taking on everybody else's energies and you don't want it to mix up with your own. You want to start separating the two. So I've got a couple of tips for you in understanding what an empath's role is, what their function is, and how to manage it better. So the first thing is there's always an exchange of energy. If one is giving, then they have to receive back. So if you're giving to somebody, you have to receive something back from them. And the empath usually connects with those who have difficulty expressing their emotions, because the empath understands emotions. They feel them, they can express them, and they know how to process them. They know how to move through them and let them go. Most people are in blend. They're a little bit of an empath and a little bit of not be, I don't know what the word is for not being an empath. But when somebody's got a lot of emotions that they don't know how to let go of, they don't know how to understand or communicate, that's when the empath comes in. Because we just sit there and feel it. We just understand their emotions and we draw them out of them. And as they start to talk to us or just being in our presence energetically, their garbage gets shot out of them and we catch it. So the reason for that is because we're the cleanup crew. So we take all their garbage and we're supposed to process it for them. But too often we get stuck. We don't know that we're actually picking up somebody else's emotions. We don't know how we're supposed to deal with this. So this is the thing. Get into a practice of meditation, because the meditation will allow you to understand your baseline, your energetic baseline. In the process of meditation, you're breathing, you're letting go, you're relaxing. Thoughts pop in. You go, oh, I'm not going to think about that now. You let it go and you return to your breath. What happens eventually, after several rounds of meditation, there's a filter that's established, and you'll start to see, oh, wait a minute, that's not my anxiety. That's the lady in the supermarket who was all freaked out. I just picked up her garbage. Oh, okay, not mine. Something else will pop up. Oh, that's my shit. I got to own that, but I'm going to own it later on. I'll deal with it later. And then there may be something else that comes in and you go, oh, that's okay. That's going to work out. I don't even have to think about that. So the meditation establishes a filter for you so that you actually know your energetic baseline. You know, am I always happy? Am I a little bit happy? What's bothering me now? So you're very conscious of your own energy. So then when you become you come into a contact with someone who needs cleansing, or is a narcissist, but that's another story. That's another video. Then you start to feel, you'll be aware of the sensations and you'll start to feel their energy moving out of them towards you. And it's a very simple thing to do. Just get into the practice of connecting with source, connecting with that light that comes in from that far off place in the world and in the universe. As you're doing your meditations, bring that light into your head. See it enter the crown, into the heart space, and see it fill your body up and start to really illuminate your body, your spiritual body, your physical body. See it expanding beyond the room. That's going to be a constant flow for you, especially if you're doing your practice of meditation. That will always be on. So you're encountering somebody who's got their waves of emotions coming at you. So you're going to open up a flower. Just imagine a beautiful flower between your heart and your solar plexus. It could be, mine is actually looks like a catcher's mitt, but it's illuminated in lights and spirals and stuff like that. It's really cool. But you can do a sunflower, you can do a rose, you can do anything you want. But just practice imagining that flower opening up. And when their energies come moving towards you, just see it go right into the flower. That flower will catch it all for you. And then when they're finished, and you know when you can see it turns off, see that flower close up around that negative energy so it looks like a bud or a seed. And then you should just take that and drop it. Just feel the energy moving down right into the ground. Almost like when you well, I have to say it, but just drop it, just like you're dropping a hot potato. Poof, let it go right into the ground. And Mother Earth will take that and she'll turn it into flowers and trees and worms and birds and all sorts of beautiful things. That's what Mother Earth does. She knows how to recycle. That's why she's been here for all the billions of years that she's here. So you're going to take their negative energy, wrap it up in that pod, give it to Mother Earth. And now you automatically have that stream of light moving into you, and you're just going to be a channel for it. You just, as that flower drops down with their negative energy, you can see the light coming from your heart beaming straight into the people that you just took you soaked up their negative energy. Just see that light streaming from into your head, out through your heart, and surrounding them. And that completes the process of exchange of energy, because you took something from them. Although they gladly gave it up, but you received something from them, so you have to give back. And instead of giving from your personal storehouse of love or optimism or faith or joy or feelings, you're just going to give them the light of the universe. And that's one of the best ways to start practicing how to protect yourself. You do that several times during the day. Like before I even walk out of the house, I'll do that. I'll imagine the light beaming around me. And anybody I encounter who's got that crazy energy that I don't really want to absorb, I see the flower opening up. Give it a shot. It really works. And stick with the practice of meditation. Just 10 minutes every day. You'll start to get a buzz from it, I promise. It goes up and up and up and up and up. So let me know how you like that tip, okay? Thanks.